Hey, so we posted at 8 a.m. if anybody wanted to put some questions online, and it's 11 a.m. and we have 114 questions in 3 hours. So let's try looking at a few of these. The first question is, can you verify that Google is putting more weight on brands in search engine rankings? If the answer is yes, what is the definition, Google's definition of a brand? And that's inspired by Aaron Wall's recent blog post. And that comes from Monica in Madison, Wisconsin. So I'll try to give a pretty complete answer to this. I was planning on talking about it a little bit more at PubCon in Austin in just a couple weeks. But inside of Google, at least within the search ranking team, we don't really think about brands. We think about words like trust, authority, reputation, PageRank, high quality. And so the Google philosophy on search results has been the same pretty much forever. It's that if somebody comes to Google and types in X, we want to return high quality information about X. And sometimes that's a brand search, sometimes that's an informational search, sometimes it's navigational, sometimes it's transactional. So there's all sorts of different information needs that people have. I wouldn't, so first off, yes, Google has made a change in our rankings. It's one of over 300 or 400 changes that we make every year. So I wouldn't call this an update, I would call it just a simple change. If you have to refer to it, one of the people that did a lot of work on it, his name was Vince, and so, this particular change, we talk about it as being sort of Vince's change within the Googleplex. So I wouldn't really call it an update, but I would say that there has been at least a change in how we do some rankings. It doesn't affect a vast majority of queries. It's more likely, and most people haven't even noticed it. I mean, Aaron talked about it, and I think even before that, people on Webmaster World were talking about it. But it affects a relatively small number of queries. It's not like it affects a ton of long-tail queries or anything like that. I don't think of it as putting more weight on brands. Like, we really don't think about brands in search quality that much. For example, if you type Eclipse, if Google were really focused on brands, we might return Mitsubishi Eclipse, at number 1 or something like that. And if you actually go to Google and type in Eclipse, we've got eclipse.org, because there's a development environment. We've got NASA's Eclipse website, and then there are some commercial results. For example, Eclipse is the name of that book in the Twilight series, so we've got a page from Amazon. But it's not that we try to always return brands. We try to return whatever we think the best results are for users. So the net update, the net upshot of this change is pretty simple. We try to return high quality results. We think a lot about trust, reputation, authority, PageRank, and so what you should be doing doesn't change. Try to make a great site. Try to make it the site that is so fantastic that you sort of become known as an authority in your niche. And it doesn't have to be a big niche. It doesn't have to be, a huge, well-known keyword. It can be a smaller niche. And if you're still the expert, that's the sort of thing that people are going to want to link to, that they'll talk about, the sort of things that people will really enjoy. And those are the sorts of sites, the experts, that we want to bring back.